Talking about something sensitive, and so if you have little kids, I would want to be warned. It's going to be about halfway through the message, but you can send them into the other room now, give them something to do, because we're going to be talking about something a little bit heavy throughout the message. Well, I want to start this way. When I say, I want to play like a little free word association game. When I say the word authority, what comes to mind for you? Let's start with like the humorous. What do you think of when I say authority? The first thought that I think is authority. Like that's the first thing. That reveals my age and my immaturity. But what do you think of? Do you think of like teenage angsty songs you used to listen to, anti-authority songs? What comes to mind? On a more serious note, what comes to mind when I say authority, right? Like, do you start thinking about news and world events? Do you think about how authority is being used in North Korea or Syria? All of a sudden we start thinking about like the misuse and abuse of authority. It happens here too, domestically. You watch the news, we see politicians and how all of a sudden they're taking their positions of power and misusing them. I also think, and I don't know if you've thought about this or this comes to mind, but I think about some of my heroes growing up, right? Athletes, and they're in these positions of influence and authority. And I'll never forget when it came out, about Brett Favre and towards the end of his career, or Tiger Woods. Who is it that kind of comes to mind, and what do you think of when I say authority? Well, for some of you, it's not just like a news story, right? This is when I say authority, it triggers something personal within you. You start thinking about something very near and dear to your heart. It's kind of hard to maybe even hear that word. Maybe you were in a relationship and the other person abused authority in that relationship.